Hey friends, what time is it? What time is it, Bill? It's time for some winter sowing. I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. I have some milk jugs. My friend Lisa donated. Thank you. I have a couple juice containers. You see I drilled some holes in there for drainage. Here's my milk jugs, which I've already cut almost all the way around. And I have 4 holes in each triangle. And then I have 3 at the top. I have 2 done. I have to do the rest of them. I have my drill, some scissors, some soil that's already been pre-moistened. I'm using some soil from this potter that's still in good shape. And I have some really fun seeds to start today. Got my blue tape. We're doing 7 varieties of coneflower, which you can direct sow, but I'm gonna pre-start it because I take my seeds very seriously. This is a new variety I've never grown. These are all new. I don't know if they're new, but I've never grown any of them. They're from Select Seeds. I'm really excited to find these. This one is called Select Ultraviolet. It's a really pretty, like neon pinkish purple. So how do we sow these? Well, let's read. It's so easy to grow. This new bachelor's button has narrow silvery green leaves and scads of 1-inch frilly flowers. They continue in bloom if picked often for kitchen table bouquets and are at home in the border and the veggie garden, attracting legions of bee pollinators. Edible flowers, self-sows. We like that. These are edible flowers. Bees love these. It says it's a hardy annual, tolerates frost, light requirements, full sun. That means we don't want to cover it with soil, just very lightly. Soil requirements, regular, well drained. How to grow, sowing outdoors. Sow in early spring, 3 to 4 weeks before last frost. Can also be fall sown. Sowing indoors is not recommended. Hey, what are you doing? Anyways, so we have Select Ultraviolet, Black Gem. Isn't that pretty? I'm excited about that one. This one is called Lady Mauve. This is like my favorite purple color. This one is called Red Boy. It looks pink to me. Where's Bill going? He's hunting. And this one is called Snowman. And I already have my tags ready. We have pink tags and red tags. The pink tags are for the bachelor buttons. And as you see, I already put them in my notebook in order so we can number each jug, same corresponding number. Here are the straw flowers that I'm starting. These little itty bitty packets are from Trades with Friends. This is raspberry red straw flower. Can't really see that, can you? Raspberry red. This is, wait, no. Raspberry red? Are these raspberry red and raspberry rose? I wonder if those are the same. They have different names. This one is purple red. It's from Johnny Seeds. Here's some of my new seed packs. This is creamy white straw flower from Johnny Seeds. Very excited to have this. Germination is only 66%. See that? Wow. And that was tested on October of 2025. Straw flower. Life cycle annual. Excellent fresh cut flower and dried flower, back of beds and borders. Sow into 72 cell flats or preferred seedling container 4 to 6 weeks before last frost. Do not cover seed as light is required for germination. Harden off and transplant plant out after danger of frost has passed. Direct seed only after frost. Only where summers are long. Once established, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So we have creamy white, cranberry rose. These are all new varieties I've never grown. Very excited. King size salmon. Now, I've grown apricot / peach. So I wonder if this is going to be different, much different color. Okay. Well, let's get started. Oh wow, I didn't even know that did that. Alright. I just figured out my tripod. I'm a ding-dong. Okay, I'm gonna... Let's see here. Give me a second here. Alright, I'm gonna get my gloves on. I got some blue gloves here. What are you doing? Here comes Bill, catting around. It's so nice out. Unbelievable. Alright, I have my milk jug. I'm gonna fill it up. If I find any pieces of mulch, I'm just gonna toss them. I have a tiny table here. Do the best I can with my space. Whoa! Alright, one down, 12 to go. What's that? I think I saw a little bug in there. I'm not sure what that was. It's like making brownies, cake mix. I'm packing it in there. Alright, I'm gonna take my gloves off. Okay, I got my snowman white bachelor button. I'm gonna stick that all the way down here. And before I forget, I think I forgot my Sharpie. Did I forget my Sharpie? No, I did not. This was number 3, so I'm gonna put a 3 here. Maybe over here. That's probably gonna rub off. 3. I have 3s. Okay. Let's get our seeds. Looks like I opened these already. Alright, I got a lot of seeds here. Can you see them? These are very distinctive. And they grow fast and they get tall. So we're gonna just press these into the soil. I'm gonna do like a half an inch. See, I got 4. I'm gonna put one over here. You can see it. You can see their color easily because the soil is so dark and these are white colored, light colored. Who else is winter sowing? I've been procrastinating, but with this nice weather I have to get off my butt and get outside. I've been organizing my seeds, packing seeds. Okay, so I think I'm done with these. I'm going to put these back in the envelope. Don't want to lose any of those. Okay, I'm going to pat these down. Make sure they come into contact with your soil. I'm going to give these a spray. Hang on, let me adjust this. Okay. Here we go. And next I'm going to add my vermiculites. Professional grade. Good stuff. This should be okay. I know I said it needs light to germinate. I don't get enough light. But we'll see. We'll check back next week. And this one is done. Next thing we need is our blue tape. I'm gonna kind of go around the middle. I haven't winter sowed in like 4 years, so yeah, good stuff. Here we go. We'll see how that does. Ta-da! Doesn't need the cap. 1 down, 12 to go. Woohoo! All right. Should we make another one? I think so. Okay. What's next? We did the snowman. We're gonna do red boy. Okay. Let's see here. Let's find our tag. It's pink. Red boy. Here we go. Got our tag. Hang on. These are helpful in case the marker wears off, which it does. Okay. think I sowed about 12 seeds. Whoa! Here we go. Tiny, tiny seeds. They're not that tiny. I mean, I've seen tinier, those poppy seeds. Who's excited about this garden season? Me! What kind of flowers are you growing this season? Drop me a comment. Especially straw flowers and bachelor buttons. Getting that chunk of wood out of there. I'm sure I could put more in here, but I like to space these out. They get big and bushy quickly. Looks like it did 5 in a row. Looks like I have a little more space for a few more. Bachelor buttons have very high germination. I wonder if it says on here what the germination is. It does not. Okay. That's alright. Okay, we got enough. Putting these back in this seed packet. Alright, I'm going to press these into the soil so the seed makes contact with the soil. Can you see that? See those little tiny seeds? Get back in there. And then let's give it a little water. Alright. Next I'm going to put some vermiculite. Lightweight, sterile, and absorbent mineral with so many uses. Seed starting, root cuttings, store bulbs. This is what I use to store my dahlia tubers. Lighten soil, retain moisture. See their little picture here? Interesting. There's some seed starting instructions on here. Vermiculate's also supposed to help with dampening off. Alright, then we're done. Woohoo! 2 down, 11 to go. Let's get this baby taped up. I guess the tape's just there to keep it shut since we cut it in half. Here we go. Not the best tape job, but woohoo! 2 down. We're on a roll. Okay. I need to drill some more holes. See, I got the bottom ones done. I gotta do the top ones. In the meanwhile, let's go for a little walk. Look at that tall cedar. And these are some oaks. Old oaks, Oregon oaks. I'm not sure what oaks those are. They have that pretty moss growing on them, or lichen. Is that how you say it? I think. They're really pretty in the winter time. The sky, it's clear and blue. Woohoo! There's the sun hiding behind the cedars. Let's see what's growing on in the garden. Not too much because it was down to 28 recently. That was pretty shocking. That bed needs some help. See all these little flowers growing? You know what those are called? Love in a mist, also known as nigella. They could be considered invasive. Here's my garlic. See, it took a hit. Looks like it got some frost damage on its little leaves. See how that's yellow, brown? That's okay. This row is coming about. See it popping up? Oh, this area is gonna be worked on when it warms up. This was my status. I was growing until it frosted, and you see it took a hit. But there's some green in there. It should be able to survive. More nigella. Oh, nigella. This is mulberry rose. This is a pink color. Some kale and some chard. And this is a pincushion flower, also known as scabiosa. That's a perennial in our zone. Cool, man. Some straw. Is this straw or hay? Certified grab and go. Straw. And there are grass seeds in there, FYI. Doo 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 doo. There's some sun shining through. Hello. The sky is so pretty today. Woo! Still have, this is wild daisy. I let some grow because they're pretty. This is bulbing fennel. Smells like licorice. This is chives. Some lemon balm. Lemon balm. Smells like bug spray. To me, that's what I smell. Sadly, the frost killed my precious straw flower plant. I had a few. This is borage. It's got spiky leaves. It's survived. You can see a lot of it died from the frost. That's a lot. It still has a lot of green. This is yarrow. And some poppy seeds. I sowed poppies all over the place. See, these are poppy sprouts. See how we don't have that much sun right now and there's moss growing here. That's interesting. I'm not sure why that is. Because I haven't seen that before, I don't think. The birds love looking under the leaves for worms and messing up my compost. I'll show you. This is the bed I grew the dahlias in last year. See how the birds have gone along the border and looked for wormies. I guess they have to eat too, huh? Maybe I should have put a thicker layer. I don't know. Here's some more poppy sprouts. I'm supposed to sow them so they can go through a cold stratification. Alright, so there's a lot of weeds growing here. Believe it or not, this area was beautiful with cardboard and mulch, but breaks down. So once you grow borage, you have it forever. See all these borage sprouts? Well, they're kind of big now. Borage, borage, borage. Would you like some? No. Yeah, borage. That's white borage. Comes in blue and white, and it has edible flowers. Woo! Look at our blueberry. It has little sprouts or blossoms or new growth. Oh, this is the lemonade blueberry. It looks like it needs, see how it's turning red? It needs some nitrogen or something. This one, it's got some too. I planted this last year. This is an expensive blueberry plant. Chandler. And it got crispy and it just went dormant and was really unhappy and just dropped all of its leaves. It was really sad. So yeah, this is bachelor button. Look at how big this is. This is snapdragon. Look how fast, how wide this grows. That's why you should direct sow it, but I'm pre-starting mine because I can do whatever I want. Here's some bachelor button. Bachelor button, bachelor button. This is calendula, which is frost tolerant. Mine took a hit with the frost. More poppy sprouts. Don't want to squish those. That's calendula. Calendula, bachelor button. Nigella. It's a work in progress. It's winter time. See if I can get through here. The reason I leave the tomato cages over the beds is to keep the worms out. And I caught Bill digging in one of my beds. Yeah, you heard me say your name, you little turd. Yeah, you. See this calendula? It's looking kind of ratty. It's been growing for a while. I might pull it out. What are you up to? Okay. Hi. How are you? Meow. What are you up to? Tell me. What happened? What happened? Are you my bestie? What's that? You my good friend? Yeah? You a biscuit maker, Mouser? Okay. Well, yeah. Can't wait for growing season. Still a few months out. 12 good weeks, maybe less. Okay, I'm gonna go do some more containers, so I'll check back with you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.